Hello there, Darren here from College Gaming, and this is part 2 of my Roman campaign on hard. If you haven't watched the previous video, I just cleared the Etruscans from the world. So we actually left off in a pretty good position last video. We're not at war with anybody at the moment, and you know, really the world is our oyster. We can go wherever we want and do whatever we want now. But I think I'm going to stick, because I'm the Julia, I think I'll stick to barbarian culture, attacking them, because that's what we'll have the bonus for at the moment. So I'll just do a little bit of exploring, get our bearings, and then see what's going on.
Put your backs into it, you men!
Oh, so we've had an earthquake. Yeah, I remember these. So, of course, yeah, natural disasters are back. I can't really see what effect it has on my town, though. Not too sure. I remember in the old game it used to actually ripple the landscape. It was always really cool. Doesn't seem to do that in this one. So yeah, I'm not too sure what it actually did. I'm sure some people probably died or something. Let's see, outraged populace. These guys. Okay, that's a pretty bad public order, right? Don't know why though. It's probably because I just took it and moved this army away from them. I might have to send them back. We'll see. We'll see if it keeps getting worse. And we'll do a little exploring over here, because I'm thinking of going north, so I'll probably go into the Veneti territory. Yeah, and I'll just move these guys up a bit further up, just to scout out what's going on as well. Show my presence. Can't really recruit much. I'm kind of out of money at the moment, so we'll leave it till maybe next turn. And the south seems to be pretty clear. So the Delmatae want to trade, or no, they want non-aggression pact. Okay. Let's see if we can get something out of this. I find that the diplomacy still is quite limited. You know, it's probably one of the disappointing things about the game. No, I didn't think they'd go for that. So, screw them. Shit. Rebellion imminent. Right. I'm gonna have to send my troops back over here, I think, to keep them quelled, because I can't really build anything. Like, I'm building a temple at the moment and I'm waiting for that to go up, but until it does, it's probably going to be a rebellion, and I'm guessing it's going to be bigger than the garrison that's in there. So we'll send these guys on their way back until the public order gets better. Blackmail. Okay. One of your family is being blackmailed. So, yeah, we'll just fix that right up. Hopefully that'll be okay.
How may I serve you?
And we'll scout up ahead. Oh, there's some Veneti armies now. So we're going to see if I can attack them in two places at once. Probably be best. Alright, so the rebellion is live. It's down here. The Etruscans have returned. So we're just going to take them out real quick. Oh, they've backed off.
Is that all?
Cowards. Oh, you can actually hear the men shouting in the town. That's pretty cool. So yeah, well, Massalia are down there. So these guys are still unhappy, but it says plus 20 in the public order department now, so I think that's per turn. It keeps getting better.
Ready for orders.
And we should really get this rebel army off our island here.
Kill the cowards!
So Massalia are going to help me in this battle apparently, which is pretty cool. Not like I need it though, but yeah. I think that's just because we have a non-aggression pact. Because we're not military allies. That'll help my relations with them, I think. I don't like them hovering around my island with a big army like that. Enslave these guys. Make a bit of money. I'm not too sure what's up with the icon there for winning a battle. I mean, in the old game it used to be a heroic battle, but that just seems to be fairly standard. Encourage populace. Wow, okay. In Rome. That's good to hear. Everyone back home is happy. Yeah, 26 public order, and it's going up by quite a lot. So yeah, they're doing good, and they're going to get even happier when this next temple is done. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to have an effect on anybody else, but why it deserves its own message, but it's good enough.
Ready for battle.
So Rather conveniently, my trade interests, the Delmatae to the east, are under threat from the Veneti, and they're also being besieged by someone else, so something's got to be done about this, as Rome cannot appear to be weak. I think it's about high time to go to war with the Veneti.
My skills are yours.
So, information being key, we're going to have to scout out the Veneti again, just to make sure that there's no hidden armies around the place before we go to war with them. So, they think everything's peachy keen at the moment, but they don't know how angered we are in the Senate. It doesn't look like too bad. Now, during the end turn sequence, actually one of their armies cropped up over here next to the Delmatae. I think the Delmatae defeated that army they were fighting, who's also actually allies with the Veneti, so it all makes sense. So what I'm planning on doing is moving up around this area to attack Batavium, and I'll also get my ships to attack on the left side, I think, as well at the same time, as the only army I can see at the moment. Just before, I'll just check it out with these boats, but the only army you can see up north are is just that one on the far right there. So we'll send the ships up around here, hopefully, yeah, so we can just check into that town, and we'll be able to see if this one's garrisoned or not.
We still have
Okay,
a good wind.
yeah, so it's got a little fleet, but we've got way more than that, and I've got a fleet as well to back it up.
To serve Rome.
So we'll just kind of leave them outside the town,
Our voyage is done.
and when we're ready to attack, we'll strike on both sides. And should take the pressure off the Delmatae anyway. Alright, so I'm just moving my troops up to the border here, and I'll start recruiting just for one more, and then the next turn I should be ready to attack. Yeah, they've only got the one army, so it's just the garrisons I'll be fighting, really. We'll go into diplomacy and see if we can force them to stop attacking the Delmatae.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do
not
not
sure if we
wrap
can
them
do
in
this
lies. The spirits
not.
know truth.
No, there's no cancel war option or anything. So after going through like loads of different options, I just ended up trying to force them to give me money. There's no like, do this or I'll attack, like there was in the old games, so there's nothing that can be done really. So the Delmatae have asked me for a non-aggression pact, and I'm happy with that, but I'm just going to give them, I'm just going to make them give me money, and I'll tell them I'll join the war for the Veneti, because I was going to do that anyway.
We
And
have
yeah, it's
talked
worked.
long to
So
read.
here we go, we're at war, so next turn we'll invade. So the Veneti have actually come back and asked for a peace treaty in the same end turn sequence. The only way I'm going to do this is if they give me a shit ton of money, because I know I can't make them stop fighting the Delmatae. Long story short, negotiations broke down.
Commander.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead with the plan. So we'll use my agent here to sabotage Batavium. And you can notice that the Veneti army is actually crossing over straight away. So the Delmatae, I mean the diversion has worked. So the Delmatae are fine. And the Veneti, they're probably not going to get there in time though. So that's even better. Now, one other thing, I'll just poison the wells actually, yeah, because that hurts the garrison. One thing I noticed is that I'm probably not saying the name of this faction right, but I'm just not too sure how to say it, so pardon me if I'm getting your favorite faction wrong.
I am the servant.
So that worked, so we'll send the armies up after I just upgrade this girl. Alright, so let's move into Batavium.
None will escape.
Yeah, that'll be an easy one. I'll just leave it as encircled for now and go over to the left side, see if maybe that's a more interesting thing to fight at. So great thing about this is when the troops arrive back on shore, their town will already be lost.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so let's just remove this fleet out of the way, and then we can attack the town. So that's a pretty obvious win, because of all my transport troops. We'll kill them.
Your next command.
Awesome, we ranked up. So now it's time to go for the town after I just ranked this guy up. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's attack the town.
Set up a blockade!
Even easier than the other battle. So I don't know why it's so easy, but it is. So yeah, we'll auto resolve this, and I'll fight the other one out. Love those little combat animations. Alright, so we'll just occupy that town and fight on the right side. Just leave the boats garrison, keep everybody happy. Alright, so let's take this Patavium town. We'll fight this one out, just to have something interesting to do. Yeah, it should be a pretty easy one.
Let them cower before Rome!
Alright, let's do this. Oh, they're getting absolutely pinned against the wall. This is crazy, the amount of bodies. So yeah, basically you might be wondering why I didn't actually show the battle. I might show a few scenes of it or something, I don't know yet. But it just wasn't that interesting. It was over really quickly and I won quite easily, so we'll show a different battle. So we'll scout out Medlam now to see if we can damage the garrison before we move into attack it. I'm hoping to attack in the next turn or two real quickly, just to take them by surprise again, because I don't know where that army that was at sea is gone. I just don't know where they've gone. They didn't attack Batavium, so I don't know where they are. So we'll just move this army up here and see what's going on.
Besieging the settlement!
Huh. Well, I don't know why the ratio is so bad. Again, the ratios in this game just seem to be totally off. Like I never know what decides what happens. So we'll attack them from both sides on this town, and then hopefully we'll have enough men to win. It'll take a turn though to recruit the siege equipment, because this is a capital city. This has walls. So that's a much more favourable ratio. But I don't know if we don't have anything to punch through the gates, so I don't know if we can actually win that if the ratio just broke. So we'll attack it next turn.
Besieging the settlement.
Oh. Alright, so the Veneti have actually come out to attack me, and I only have one army, and they have two. Well, they have the garrison and there's this other army here, so. Alright, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight it out anyway, because I have a feeling I can win. Screw the ratio. We can do it. Okay, here we are. Instantly regretting doing this, but let's see. It's good to spice things up a bit. Let's just have a quick look around the terrain. So it looks like we're on a massive slope, and we can't see down the slope, so I don't think they're going to come from down the slope though. I think it's alright. And we're in between this little villagey town thingy, and there's one up there as well. So I'm thinking I might put a few guys, if I could use the line of sight and keep them in the village, and maybe pull them towards the camera where the camera is now, like towards over here. And if I keep some guys in the village, maybe they'll come to me and I can come out from the village and come around behind them like that. Ideally that would work, but I think they'll probably discover them as they're just walking past. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that anyway. That is the plan. So I think I'll just have the missile guys be hidden just in case, just so it's not as bad a loss. Another thing is our legionnaires here, our hastati, they're not actually at full strength, and I forgot about that. So again, that's not good. We got one unit of cavalry. So if we keep the Delmatae in there, hopefully those buildings, the line of sight will work where against the enemy and the buildings will be blocked. And what I'm doing with my general here is I want to see if I can just march him down while he gives his speech, because generals give speeches at the start of battles, but I think when you move them they stop talking. Yeah, he's not talking anymore, so I think when you give orders they stop doing their speech. I was just kind of hoping I could walk and give a speech at the same time. It'd be pretty cool. I used to do that in the old game. Alright, let's get serious. So Okay. Anyway. So 2 of my units are blocked. Ah, crap. That's not good. That means he sees the other one anyway, so it defeats the whole purpose. I'll see if I can maybe move them around the town.
Missiles awaiting
Yeah, I might just kind of forget if they disappear behind this building real quick. Doesn't look like there's that many of them. I think we're doing alright. I don't see a problem with
We
this.
await your command.
Just in case those of you who have not tried that yet, if you hold down left click, you can move the whole army in inside formation. You can also control G them to keep their formation in a group, but I prefer just doing it the way I just did. Right.
General. Riders and
Okay.
the double.
So they've definitely spotted my Veltaes.
Commander. Ready
They're
and
interested
waiting.
in them. Oh shit! Pull them back, pull them back. Didn't see that, didn't see that. Come on guys, run back. ASAP. Oh, that's not good. I'll have to see if I can bring them back altogether.
Hastati.
I'm just gonna testudo these guys up in case because they're being hit at the moment.
Levies.
Alright. Oh, I'm panicking here. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hastati.
Alright, let's just attack while we can do this. See if we can take them out one section at a time.
Levies. Hail.
So,
Velites.
oh, they're moving over to my Veltaes. Come on, guys, get out of there. What are they doing? This isn't the direction they said they were gonna go.
Proud Romans all.
Just get out of test here. Let's just take these guys down quickly.
Infantry. General.
Yeah, they're all just bowmen, so let's just get rid of them. Oh my god, what are these Veltaes doing? So the majority of the army is actually pulling around to the left, which is kind of okay. I guess it's buying me a little time, but I'm losing, man. I don't know, this is not looking good. Let's just see if we can regroup the Veltaes here. Form up against them.
Melee troops awaiting orders. General.
Yeah, we're cutting through these guys, no problem. My general's not even taking any losses. So you've seen where I selected these. See that arrow? It's telling them where to go. They're not doing it. I guess it's probably because of skirmish modes. Maybe if I turn that off, they'll just take the direct route. Because it is a bit mental. They should have been around by now. Oh, we're being hit from inside the little town as well. Alright, we'll line up there. I'll get my... should I hit them with them? No, I'll get my cavalry to go in, yeah. Okay. I'll just pull them out if they get into trouble. So it seems like my Veltaes have actually, in a way, bought me a little bit of time because they're pulling away the whole army to the left there while I cut down these bowmen. I'm hoping my general can take these 2 units themselves. They should be capable of doing that. See what abilities he's got. Battle rhythm. Alright, they're coming around.
Missile infantry at your command. Double time.
Stressful.
General.
Okay, so we got rid of pretty much all their missile units, I think.
Advance.
They've got a lot of melee, so I don't think my cavalry are going to be much of a flank because there's not many of them.
Missile
Come
infantry.
on, boys, quick reload.
Faster. Reload.
Alright, let's see if we can flank into their last little missile unit there. We'll pull these guys back. Why are they running forward? Pull these guys back, bring the legionnaire, bring the Stati forward, and hopefully they can just beat them, I guess. It's all up to these guys now. Crack the whip, boys, crack the whip.
Hastati.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Legatus.
My general's dangerously close to their general, but we'll have to just, there's nothing we can do.
Romans ready
See if we
for
can bring the
duty.
Veltaes around a bit.
Heavies.
It's not looking good.
Yes, commander. The enemy.
Oh shit. Get out of there. Come on.
General. Forward.
Come on, get out of there.
Advance at speed.
I don't think it's gonna go well.
Jupiter gives us strength. As you command. Ready. Fire.
Okay, come on.
Understood.
Maybe if I can bring my general in, support them, they might rally a bit. Okay.
Roma invicta. Roma ready for duty.
No, there's just too many of them. There's just too many.
Pegasus. For glory.
That was a good charge. Good charge. Maybe we can take down their general. Come on. Probably should have done that at the start, really, to be honest, in hindsight. My general's now pinned down against Spearman, really. Oh no, they're running. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe we have them if we can do this. Brace. Better against cavalry. Come on, boys.
Engage.
Alright, this is really mental now. Come on. If we could just kill their general, I think we could have it.
Reload with haste.
Turn the tide.
Yes, Commander.
The men are wavering. Come on. Take their general down. Come on.
As you command.
I don't think we can do it now. Damn.
Orders understood. By your command.
Retreat. Retreat. It's all over. Retreat. No. Oh, we're out. We're done. Oh well. It was, you know, we did a costly enemy victory. I mean, I think we did pretty good considering the ratio. So that's that. Well, you can't win them all, but I thought it was a good battle all the same, and I was definitely going against the ratio big time. So you can't expect more than that. Valiant defeat. And of course my faction leader has died, General Libo. He's a good man, and we will avenge him in the next episode. Remember, we post these episodes every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. You can watch me and Toby's co-op on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.